A helicopter crash leaves you stranded on a deserted island. You survived the impact and found no one else is hurt. There's no food or clean water, just endless ocean around you and thick vegetation inland. What do? How long can you survive on a deserted island? Let's find out. Number 1. Crash landing on a remote island. First, take a big deep breath and try to calm down. Easier said than done when your life is in danger. Think about your situation. Do your best to get away from the wreckage. Clear the area. If possible, take some time to look around, orient yourself, and assess what resources are available. Once you have a rough idea of your surroundings, start looking for water. No. 2. Find drinkable water. If it's early morning, you might see dewdrops on leaves. This will give you some water to drink. If you don't have any containers, bend down low to the ground and use your hands to collect the drops. Otherwise, look for coconuts. Coconuts are a great source of hydration. If you don't know how to open them, hit the coconut with a rock until the skin cracks. Then, use the hole to suck the water out. But do remember that you won't get much water from coconuts. So if you have the energy, keep searching for more sources of fresh water. And if you come across seawater, don't drink it. Instead, build a soulless still. This is an effective way to remove salt from seawater. To make one, dig a hole in the sand, place some rocks in the bottom, put your container in the middle, and fill the hole with seawater. Then cover it with plastic sheeting and place something heavy like a rock on top. The sun will naturally evaporate the water, leaving the salt behind. No. 3. Source food in the wild. While your primary focus should be finding water, you also need to think about food. If you spot crabs scuttling sideways, catch them. They're easy prey. Just grab a stick and try to impale them. As night falls, the fish come out to play. Set up a primitive trap using rocks and driftwood to catch the smaller fish. Also, look for insects. If you've seen them flying around, try to catch them using your hands or a leaf net. You can eat most large beetles and caterpillars. Don't forget to remove the legs and wings, though, as they're not very tasty. Also, look for wild fruits. If you spot any, don't be shy. Eat them. No. 4. Build shelter and fire. Although the island seems deserted, you don't know what kind of wild animals live there. It's always best to protect yourself. Use palm leaves, branches, and vines to build some sort of lean-to shelter. In this way, you'll have somewhere to hide during the day and somewhere to keep busy. If you want to start a fire, look for flint. Flint is a hard, dense rock that can produce sparks when hit with a hammer. Alternatively, you could start a fire by friction. This will be harder, but if you have 2 pieces of wood and a bow drill, you're good to go. If not, find a sturdy piece of wood and a soft piece of wood. Lay them both on the ground, place the soft wood in between, and start drilling. No. 5. Survive natural hazards. When you're on a deserted island, you may encounter poisonous insects. These can ruin your survival experience pretty quickly, so do your best to avoid them. If you get stung by a bee, for example, pluck the stinger out with tweezers if you have them. Otherwise, use a credit card or a leaf. Clean the wound thoroughly with water and apply some antiseptic. If you have it, also, watch out for sudden storms. Storms can bring high winds, heavy rain, and lightning strikes. Take cover as soon as the skies turn dark and stay indoors until it passes. Another hazard is heat stroke. This can happen when your body overheats and can cause serious damage to your internal organs. The first signs are weakness, nausea, and dizziness. If you experience these symptoms, immediately find somewhere cool to rest. Drink some water and lie down. If possible, use a damp cloth to lower your body temperature. Also, be aware of wild animals. Even if there aren't any on the island, there's always the chance that some could swim over to you. Keep an eye out and make some noise whenever you leave your shelter. This will give any animals a chance to swim away. No. 6. Signal for rescue. If you want to be rescued, you must signal for help. Write a giant help in the sand. This will catch the attention of anyone passing overhead. If there are no planes or boats, build a large fire on the beach. Smoke signals can be seen for miles. If you have nothing to start a fire with, use your shirt and a magnifying glass, focus the sunlight onto a dry leaf, and keep going until the leaf catches fire. Now watch what happens when you spend 72 hours on a deserted island. If you stay alive, you'll be rescued. Stay safe out there.